Nevis Premier and Minister of Foreign Affairs Mark Brantley is taking issue with an article published by the Guardian newspaper on May 24, 2019, calling for visa-free access to European Union states for St. Kitts and Nevis passport holders to be revoked. The call came following a case in Europe involving Andrei Pavlov, a Russian national who was sanctioned for tax fraud, but was able to travel to other EU states. The article made references to the country's CBI program and suggested that Premier Brantley's law firm was somehow involved with Pavlov. However, a press statement issued from the Office of the Premier on behalf of the Nevis Island administration on the weekend claimed that, through an intermediary, an inquiry was made to the law firm Daniel Brantley, co-founded by Mr. Brantley in 1997. Other than seeking information, Mr. Pavlov is not and has never been a client of the law firm. The statement added that the Premier does not know and has never met Mr. Pavlov and has therefore had no association or contact with him. This, too, the statement said, was made clear to Juliet Garside, the writer of the Guardian newspaper article, in a telephone interview with Premier Brantley on Wednesday, May 22nd. The statement added that Mr. Pavlov is not and has never been a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis. All of this was made clear to the writer of the Guardian article, Juliet Garside, in a telephone interview with Mr. Brantley on Wednesday, May 22nd, according to the statement. The Nevis Island administration is arguing that the article does not and cannot offer any evidence to the contrary. The statement said, quote, "It, however, seeks to discredit by innuendos its basic implied premise, and the complaint to the European Union by MEPs Ana Gomez and Mariche Schaake is that the referenced request for information on a legitimate citizenship program and that Mr. Pavlov might have managed to enter the EU over 70 times are somehow linked to St. Kitts and Nevis. This is completely and utterly false, as Mr. Pavlov does not hold and has never held a passport from St. Kitts and Nevis. His purported entries into the EU, therefore, have absolutely no connection with St. Kitts and Nevis." End quote. The NIA said in the statement that the new government undertook a comprehensive review and overhaul of the country's citizenship by investment program in 2015. St. Kitts and Nevis now has the most stringent due diligence requirements in the world, the statement added. All incidents cited by the article are pre-2015. The NIA concluded that St. Kitts and Nevis values greatly the relationship it has with the European Union and will continue at all times to be a stable and reliable and trustworthy international partner. The Guardian article noted that Pavlov took steps to purchase a Caribbean passport, according to widely leaked emails. Pavlov says he did not acquire a St. Kitts and Nevis passport and claims to have only ever held citizenship of Russia and the Soviet Union. The article stated that in January 2014, an intermediary acting for Pavlov approached Mark Brantley, who was at the time leader of the opposition. It is not clear whether Brantley, who was then on sabbatical from his firm to pursue his political career, was ever aware of the prospective client's identity, the article said. By email, Brantley referred the intermediary to his law firm, Daniel Brantley and Associates, saying, "We can help." 2 months later, on 11th of March 2014, Pavlov contacted the firm in person, explaining, "I'm interested in your service in obtaining St. Kitts and Nevis economic citizenship and would like to proceed." Pavlov needed the passport, he said, because he was involved in litigation in the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court and wanted to avoid visa difficulties when traveling to the region. He hoped to have necessary documentation ready within 3 weeks. Brantley said his firm received an inquiry which did not lead to work for the firm. He said there was no evidence Pavlov had obtained citizenship. "I have never applied for or granted any citizenship other than Russian," Pavlov said in an email statement to The Guardian. "I don't have any plans to acquire St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship. I am not intended to comment whether I had these plans years ago. After December 2017, I never instructed any professional in order to obtain any foreign citizenship for myself," he said in the statement. EU parliamentarians Ana Gomez, a prominent campaigner against golden passports, and her colleague have raised the matter in a letter to Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker, calling for immediate curbs on visa waivers for St. Kitts and Nevis citizens. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline. Over 200 nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis are among the over 42,000 Caribbean nationals from across the Caribbean region who have overstayed their non-immigrant visas and stayed in the U.S. between October 2017 and September 2018. That is according to figures released by the acting Homeland Secretary Kevin McAleenan in the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Fiscal Year 2018 Entry-Exit Overstay Report. According to the report, 214 nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis overstayed their non-immigrant tourism business B1, B2 visas that were granted to enter the country between October 1st, 2017 and September 30th, 2018. A total of 11,764 petitions and divisions were granted entry to the United States during the period under review and were expected to leave after the time given to them to remain in the United States. The report also indicated that it has no departure records for 203 petitions and divisions now classified as suspected in-country overstays. The U.S. government figures show that overall in the wider Caribbean community CARICOM countries, Trinidad and Tobago has the lowest overstay rate, with the United States at 0.40%, followed by the Bahamas 0.475%, Barbados 1.11%, St. Kitts and Nevis 1.73%, St. Lucia 1.86%, and Belize 1.93%. Haiti, Guyana, and Jamaica were the countries in CARICOM with the highest overstay rate in the United States. The country with the highest rate in the Caribbean was Venezuela, with 7.31% of its citizens overstaying their time in the United States, while Cuba, the only communist state in the Caribbean, has a relatively small figure of 2.29%. The top 10 countries in the region with the most U.S. overstays for the last fiscal year are the Dominican Republic, 14,641, Jamaica, 10,626, Haiti, 6,917, Guyana, 3,220, Cuba, 1,868, the Bahamas, 1,545, Trinidad and Tobago in 7th with 811, Barbados, 757, Belize, 603, and St. Lucia, 318. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline.
Hey, how would you like to go to the Skn Music Festival VIP style? Well, KFC can make it happen. When you spend $30 or more, you get a chance to be one of the 3 winners per night to experience Music Festival VIP style. All you have to do, log on to www.kfcsknsurvey.com, complete the survey, write the validation code on the back of the receipt along with your name and phone number, and return it to any cashier. And you will make yourself eligible to win. Go to the Music Festival VIP style. Compliments KFC. It's finger licking good.
Think I walk like a champion, act like a champion.
In today's world, so many ordinary businesses pass themselves off as something special. But what's really special is what you're looking for. Don't settle for anything less. Inspiring women to be their own kind of beautiful. Offering a comfortable place to shop for quality products and excellent service. We have everything you need. Looking for fashion? We have top quality jewelry. For makeup? We have them. Black Opal, Revlon, perfume, and much more. Lucky Cosmetics Hair and Beauty Supply Store. We carry an extensive collection of hair and beauty products to look your best. We are located at the Circus Taxi Stand, Bastille, St. Kitts. Call us at 869-466-7541.
Meridian Medical Pharmacy is the best place to get your pharmaceutical products. We make filling prescriptions easy. Our well-stocked pharmacies are ready to serve you. Check us for medical supplies, skin products, supplements, and so much more. Ask about flu vaccines. At Meridian Medical Pharmacy, we are focused on offering a professional, personalized pharmacy experience. Our service is personal, compassionate, and friendly. Located at our state-of-the-art medical facilities at the corner of South Independence Square Street and Adlam Street, downtown Bastille, St. Kitts. And now we have a new branch on Frigate Bay Road in the Sugars Complex. Call 465-5096 and 465-3306 or email pharmacy@meridianmedcons.com. Visit Meridian Medical Pharmacy today and experience professional, customer care and fast prescription fill-in service. Meridian Medical Pharmacy. The 23rd annual Estridge Moravian Church Food Fair in Mansion on Saturday proved to be a success for the organizers. The event saw persons from all over St. Kitts attending, patronizing the food stalls in an atmosphere of music and fanfare. Reverend Adeline Binta Ngunela, pastor of the Estridge Moravian Church, said the fair is designed to raise funds to do some restoration work on the church building.
Well, the fair started 23 years ago as a means of fundraising for the church and a community event as well, bringing people together. And what happens is that members of the church and friends of the church would contribute dishes and items and monetary gifts in order for us to be able to make a profit. For this year, we are focusing on raising funds for the restoration of our sanctuary, because the sanctuary is in great need of repair, both the roof and the floor. And so we have been really blessed by people giving of their time and their talent in the way of preparing different dishes.
Joanne Sargent, a member of the food fair organizing team, gave some insight into the history of the food fair.
Estridge Moravian Church Food Fair began way back in 1996. We have continued over the years. Really and truly, this event is a fundraiser for our church, and over the past 2-3 years we have been raising funds for the restoration process here at the church. The church is really in need of some upkeep, and we believe that, as a church community, we believe that we can, lobby the community to work together with us, and so this is one of our fundraisers to bridge the gap between church and community.
Later that evening, patrons were treated to a fashion show showcasing locally made apparel and jewelry accessories.
Different fashion pieces, and the entertainment is new for some, but for others we have a special surprise this evening. But really and truly, it's a modeling segment, and different houses in the community like Caribbean Boutique and other persons who are local designers have lent their support in giving us clothing to model this evening.
Meanwhile, Reverend Ngunela said the food fair is significant not only to the church, but the communities of Mansion and Estridge.
Coming out and mingling with the community is really important. You interact, persons will ask questions. It's not just about having fun, but also in making an impact to recognize that we are part of the community, and we can come out and mingle and share and enjoy and fellowship and have fun and laugh, even though in the same time portraying hospitality and kindness and love and patience, which are part of the fruits of the spirit that members of the Christian community should display.
Andre Huey, Skn Newsline. In the final match day of the 2018-2019 regular season of the SKNFA National Bank Premier League, Fast Cash Saddlers registered a 2-1 victory over their T.B. Harrison Peters, while Ransville Superstars drew 1-1 with Escrave Newtown United. The first match of the day on Saturday was an important one, as the winner could see themselves book in the 6th and final spot of the playoffs. However, with the matters pertaining to the sanction of the Salt Island Auto Supplies Connery FC still being deliberated up to news time, both clubs wanted to put themselves in a good position, depending on the outcome of that matter. Winning the match was the only option, and Saddlers managed to do just that with a 2-1 scoreline. Trevor Hanley scored for Saddlers in the 52nd minute and Evans Roy Barnes in the 65th minute. Alan Neek Williams scored for St. Peter's in the 42nd minute. Xavier Henry of Saddlers was sent off in the 70th minute after receiving a second yellow card. After the match, Saddlers captain Junique Eddy was upbeat with the victory, looking back at a successful season regardless of the final outcome pertaining to the playoffs.
Congratulations to the team. I mean, they dug deep. I mean, we knew that coming into this game, it was some toss-up in terms of the 6. Coming into the game before, last week, let's take out last week, we would have basically been fighting for the top 6. However, we heard some developments and they changed some things were changed, and now we just know that we had to do our part, beat Monkey because we were tied on points. So winning this game was very crucial for us to at least pass them and put ourselves in the back for the 6 just in case something was to change again. It's been a very up and down season. I mean, talking to you before, I've been telling you how hard it has been, to keep fighting every weekend. Sometimes we get results that's not what we wanted, but just going back to the drawing board, knowing that once we come into the park, it's a 50-50 game because it starts at 0-0. So we just knew that once we dig deep, we'll always be able to pull out a win, and today just prove that we can win once we put our heads to it.
In the night's other match, Rams Village Superstars drew 1-1 with Esgrave Newtown United. Newtown went ahead first with Agena Roberts scoring in the 11th minute before Javon Amory of Village equalized in the 63rd minute. After the match, Newtown head coach Earl Jones maintains his view that they are the only challengers to defending champions Rams Village Superstars.
Yes, fairly well. I mean, we was up 1 and could have gone up 2 or 3, but the opportunity presents itself and we see that we had the opportunities, and I mean, that's how the game goes. Sometimes you score, sometimes you miss, but the game is planned there. I mean, it was a fairly good game. In the second half, they get a little spoiled. They take their one chance that they get, and I mean, that would be the only chance they would ever get again.
Coach Stephen Clark of Village was reflective. He believes the performance was a good one from his team as they prepare for the playoffs.
Performance was a very good performance. We started off slow, but as the game progressed, we got into our own and we dominated most of the game. We actually created a lot of chances, but we didn't capitalize. And another day, we capitalized our chances, but that's how we go sometimes. Tough luck.
The status of the Premier League final point standings and the start of the Super 6 playoffs will be relayed publicly from the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association later this week.
Want to promote your business or event to a vast growing audience? Then advertise with Skn Newsline and get a comprehensive package for our advertising services. When you advertise with us, we promote your business or event on multiple platforms, both online and offline, including our sister radio station Voice of the Caribbean Radio, our Facebook pages, and affiliate networks and offline marketing. That's effective, creative, and unprecedented. Simply put, we offer what our competitors don't at a really affordable price. So visit our office on Central Market Street, Basse-Terre, and speak to one of our knowledgeable and friendly sales representatives, or call 765-7254, 668-9013, or 665-7496. Get your message out on Skn Newsline and our affiliate network of marketing tools. Marketing done creatively.
For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Basse-Terre, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at Digital Print SKN. Digital Print Plus for all your printing needs at the best quality.
Why read the news when you can watch it? Introducing Skn Newsline, the Federation's only online TV news platform. Skn Newsline is an online TV news platform covering news in St. Kitts and Nevis. We provide a daily and accurate news on the big stories and stories of interest that other media outlets have ignored. You can watch Skn Newsline on our website, www.sknnewsline.com, or Facebook page at www.fb.com/SKN Newsline, and also subscribe to our Skn Newsline YouTube channel. Skn Newsline, your world, your news.
Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett on Voice of the Caribbean Radio, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Be energized from the spoken word, daily blessings, black facts, health tips, divine connections, kingdom happenings, weather, SRN news, and more, with star-studded interviews and testimonies and practical principles to help listeners do what the mantra proclaims. Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett from Faith Walkins, Love Talkins, and Joy Livings. Get up and be energized with Carl D. Springett, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett.
Online radio has never been this great. It's Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Tune in for Caribbean music and programs, news, sports, entertainment, vibrant discussions, and much more. Tune into programs like Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett, live on weekday mornings. Let's Talk St. Kitts and Nevis with Andre Huey. The Caribbean News Hour and The Quiet Storm with Magic Man. Tune in to great music to inspire you each day, only on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at www.voiceofthecaribbean.net or on our Android mobile app in the Google Play Store. Just search Voice of the Caribbean. We're also on TuneIn Radio. Voice of the Caribbean Radio, reaching the Caribbean and beyond. Check our website for program listings.
Now you can have Skn Newsline on the go. Introducing Skn Newsline Android mobile app. Search Skn Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch our news reports, watch our live news feed on Skn Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The Skn Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. The Department of Sports on May 24th launched the Sam Nariani Primary School Cricket and the Kachan Nariani Netball competitions at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, where for the first time all 17 primary schools in St. Kitts will be participating. Minister Sean Richards, Minister of Sports and Deputy Prime Minister, commented on the momentous occasion. He said, quote, "Of course, with all the schools participating, we expect this year's competitions to be even more competitive than we have had before," end quote. The minister said that in terms of netball and cricket, the youth represents the future of both sports in the Federation. He commended the coaches for doing an outstanding job with the children. The minister thanked Sun Island Clothes for its continuous sponsorship of the two sporting disciplines. This is the fourth consecutive year that they are sponsoring the competition. The minister mentioned that the company not only gives financial assistance, but also assists in the making of the uniforms. After the launch, the participants paraded through the streets of Bastille. The parade culminated in the Independence Square. The competitions will start on Tuesday, May 28th, and will be held every Tuesday and Thursday until July 4th. There will be a break for the children to take their test of standards exams. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline. You're watching Skn Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com.